Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here for another shave video. I'm going to be sort of showing a couple of brushes that I've been kindly sent to, by DC Cosmetics, and I know Chris over at Another Cut Above, he's had some sent to him as well, and he really enjoyed them. Mine, I'm pretty sure they are trying to send me some quirky knots just because they know I like quirky knots. So got the first one here, it's a black tuxedo, pretty common shape for a lot of mass-produced brushes, and it's got, it's like a sort of a, I don't know, like a pyramid sort of shape to it. And then got a flat top with sort of like a red Galaxy sort of resin, bit of blue and gold in there. Not too bad of a resin. The knot though, I did do a quick test lather. Doesn't splay easy. So this one is nah. I haven't used this one yet, so this is the one we're going to be using today. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm wondering if it's painting, so like that side to side. Not too sure, so I'm going to try and investigate that today. So yeah, if you guys have bought anything from DC Cosmetic, type down in the comments what you guys think. I mean, I've got another brush here by Yaki, and I mean, for me that handle is infinitely better than something like these. And I can't really remember the price differences, but I know Yaki's pretty cheap. I think DC Cosmetic is a little cheaper, but I mean, for me, it even comes down to attention to detail. Like with the knot, there's a lot of hairs. It's hard to pick up in the camera, but it's a lot of uneven tips. I don't know, that's just a little small thing. Anyway, so I'll be using that one today. Soap, going to be using Omelette by, well, not by How to Grow a Mustache, by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I think this is the Crown King formula in this one. Huge tub. I think this is really cool. And the scent is, it's a really nice scent. I'll try to read out the scent if I can. If it's on here. I thought it was on here. Cool. Don't think it is. Anyway, it's a fantastic scent. It might be on the splash. Nope. Nope. Maybe it is, I'm just glancing over too quickly. Anyway, it's a really, really beautiful scent. Hard to describe, I'm terrible at describing scents. Razor is basically the only razor I've been using for quite a little while. Just going to show you the blade that's in there. It is the, oh, let's just get that blade on there, the Rapieras. I quite enjoy these blades. They're pretty nice, decently smooth, quite decently sharp. Basically what you do when you're loading is you push it into the head, into the top cap, get the little screw underneath, start screwing it on, screw it up fully and then bring it back. This doesn't look to be sitting flush. I've never had that before actually on the Razorine. Have a look what's going on. Could be the blade, but I'm pretty sure I've used Rapieras in here before. Maybe it's a bent blade. I've had some sort of bent blades before. No, that one looks fine. All right, let's see how we go. Round two. Let's put the blade in. Hopefully it works this time. Got myself a coffee here. Bloody need it. Yeah, it's not... Oh, there we are. That was weird. I've never had that before. Anyway, just check the blade alignment. Which is good. Is done, is good. Cool. Alright, let's go down with the shave. Black brush with the tuxedo knot on a day and a half's growth. So, not a lot there. So the Razorine, that's why I picked that one up. Nice and easy, so good. Alright, throw some cold water in the brush. and just start loading straight into the nice big old hefty tub. I did want to use the flat top because I think it'd be cool in this nice big old tin, but yeah, it just was not easy to splay and I didn't enjoy that. So that's plenty of a load, probably 10 seconds or something like that. Awesome. Get the Razorine. Cool. Splay it. See how we go. Not quite as difficult as the flat top, but still not easy. Everyone's just bringing out really dense knots, and lately actually I've been steering away from dense knots. And moving to silver tips and really easy splaying brushes, even some synthetics, if you guys could believe that. Nah, synthetics are great. Yeah, it's too dense for me. This knot, it's too dense. And that's coming from someone who normally has a watery lather, so if you go really thick lather, it may be annoying, even more annoying to splay. It's definitely a lather flicker though. A lather dribbler too, which I hate. I can't stand brushes that dribble lather so much. I've got a couple of knots and they're really dense synthetic ones, and they're the ones that leak the most. I don't know why, it just really annoys me because I go and pick up the brush again and there's all this lather over the brush. Just something I don't like. Alright, sip of coffee before we start. Let's do it. Been loving these Razorines. Been watching a new show on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, you need to. The Haunting in Hill House. Awesome show, really good. It's like a what do they call them? Anthology. I'm pretty sure it's called anthology series, where it sort of goes back and forth between different people's version of the story, and it also moves back and forth the timeline a lot. So you sort of got to keep really watching, but it's a really entertaining show. Really, really cool. Still quite scary too. Quite a few scary moments in it. I'm an avid horror movie fanatic. Absolutely love them. Still nothing is scarier than just traditional Japanese psychological horror. Absolutely nothing. All the American remakes of The Ring and Shudder are just terrible. The original, I used to watch all the Japanese originals and they're just on another level of scary for me. But yeah, this one jumps in and out of time frame as well, from back in the past to the present day. It's really, really cool. By the way, heaps of people were asking, the car is okay. It's going actually really good. It was just a little small hole, really small hose behind the engine block that I had to get to. That burst on me, smoke everywhere, it's just crazy. But yeah, it's all good now. Yeah, these repairs are really nice. Not the smoothest. I think the Wismat Pole Silvers are the best balance out of pretty much any blade I've used. I absolutely love them. Next would probably have to be a feather. Always love feathers. All right. Really awesome first pass. Back on for the second and last pass. All right. Not too bad. Definitely had worse. Yeah, no, I feel no sort of pros to having that triangle shape at all. When it's splayed, it sort of just feels like a really dense fan knot, and I prefer fan knots that are not so dense. But it's all personal opinion. Some people would pick this up and absolutely adore it, and you know, like the look of it and all that sort of stuff. Put a link in the description of these as well if you're interested, for the DC Cosmetic brushes. Also hoping we'll get a supplier here in Australia for these Razorines. Really think people in Australia have got to try these out. Really cool razors. I'll put up where I got mine from, shavenation.com. I'll put that link in the description anyway. I'm actually about to head off to the doctor's. I've just got bits and pieces of some issues at the moment, and just going to go see if I can get any of them resolved. Got like 3 or 4 things, all unrelated to each other, just things that sort of affecting me at the moment. It's a bit of a pain, but got a weeper here. I never get weepers here. Had my first solo day at work as well. No, it was good. So if you guys don't know, I've moved from my cafe finally to security technician. So basically installing alarms, detectors, and electric door strikes. You know, when you get the card and beep, and then unlock a door, all that sort of stuff. Gates and all this awesome stuff. So I had to do a solo day because the boss was going out camping on a Friday and for over the weekend, and the guy that I normally work with, he'd fallen off the ladder Thursday afternoon. It was actually a pretty nasty fall. I was there and just saw him disappear and then heard the curse words come up. Poor guy. So yeah, it was just me on Friday, so I've only been doing it for like 3 weeks or something, so nothing. So I was nervous as. I'll get to the first job, try and fix one thing, alarm goes off. Wow, 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 in this massive industrial area. I was like, oh no. Got it all sorted in the end. I tried to fix one thing, and then fixing that one thing, I ruined another thing, but it's all good. But yeah, it's hilarious. Like you see in all the movies how they, you know, get to the alarm box, cut some wires and get in. That it doesn't work like that. So if you're ever thinking about trying to break into somewhere, you can't just open up the box and start cutting wires. It's, your alarm will go off before you get there. Basically, there's a thing called a tamper switch, so as soon as you take off the door to get to the alarm box, sets the alarms off if you haven't deactivated it properly. So that's what happened to me. I thought I'd deactivated it properly. I did not. So the alarms went off as soon as I opened the box. Shit hit the fan. But the rest of the jobs for the day were really nice and easy, and yeah, I've been absolutely loving it. Really enjoying it. Keeps me really busy. It is a pain some days, you know, if I just don't understand something or take a little bit to understand it. But then when I get home at the end of the day, I'm like, oh well, that was rewarding. What I'm going to do, which I've been doing for the past few shaves, after my shave, so that whole shave was completely cold water, and then after the shave, I apply a hot towel to the face, and then add the splash. Just seen a couple of barbers do it in videos and that sort of stuff, so I want to try it, and I always love a hot towel. It's just such a nice feeling. So we'll get that going. Just adds so much luxury to the shave. So it feels very strange for me, not finishing off with cold water, but finishing off with hot water. But it feels really nice. Awesome. So that's that one. I think I've got a couple of weepers around. I think the alum might be worth getting out. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we'll be able to see once I put the splash on. Yeah, a bit of a longer shave today. Just wanted to sort of sit back and enjoy this one. I've got a Monday off, which is nice. Oubliette. Gorgeous scent. Really, really enjoy this. Oh, I forgot. I need to be really light-handed with PAA splashes. I get a bit of a burn from them, similar to tallow and steel, if I put too much on. If I put like that, I just sort of kept it quite thin layers of aftershave. If I keep it like that and just sort of just put little bits on, then I get very little warmth compared to just dousing myself, which I'm used to with Barbado and Elixir #1, which I love doing. But yeah, no, I can't do it with these ones. So yeah, that's that there, Oubliette, with the matching soap, which is, it's just a nice scent. Really nice, very masculine scent. Use the Razorine, absolutely incredible. I love these things. And Dscosmetic, or DS, oh no, I'm pretty sure it's DC, wow, it's on the bottom. It's Dscosmetic. Cool, I got it wrong straight at the start of the video. That's alright, the title will have it correct. Dscosmetic. Check them out. I'm pretty sure it's Etsy. I'll put links in the description anyway if you want to check these out. Check out their prices. Check out availabilities. Yeah, so I'm sure they've got a lot of other styles that go to the normal sort of side of a synthetic brush, or even natural hair. I think they do some natural hair brushes too. The build quality is fine. These shapes for me are really boring, but once again, I'm pretty sure they do a whole heap of different shapes. So yeah, just check out the link in the description, go through the seller, see what they've got going on, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care, stay safe, keep smiling guys, stay positive. Catch you later.